Hola chicos!
Bienvenidos!
A Madrid! Hello everybody, welcome to Madrid. So, today we are on a challenge to show you the best way of seeing Madrid in 24 hours. On the up and up off bus, which is the best way to know a city because it actually stops everywhere you need to, like in all the main squares and museums and high important buildings and stuff like that. So yeah, so we advise you to do it. I'm gonna leave my link on the description, so if you go ahead and need a link to go and sightseeing Madrid, you can buy it over there. And I hope you like it. We're gonna show you a little bit of the trip. It's sunny outside, kind of windy, not too hot, maybe a little cold, but it's awesome. And we're gonna do all the lines and stop in some places so we can sightseeing some of the important places in Madrid. It's not my first time here though. I've been in the up and up off bus in Madrid like 3 times already. so yeah, every time I do the tour I loved it, and I advise you to do it too if you come over to Madrid. Actually, I advise you to do it in any big city you go to because it's easy, it's not very expensive. We paid 25 euros per ticket for 24 hours, and you can see everything. Best way to just keep hopping on and hopping off wherever you want, whenever you want. It's with a up and up off bus, and we already visit most of the cities, so we kind of went with our friends and we just had a good time sightseeing the city, stopping in some places just to see and explore a little bit. Now we're gonna go back to the hotel because hop on up off has specific routes. You have 2 lines and that's it. So if your hotel is not on one of those stops, you gotta have a plan B or something to add to the up on up off bus plan. So our plan always includes scooters, electric scooters. Usually we use Lime, which I can give you the link. I'll just drop it down in the description so you can go ahead and if you want to download the app, and I think it will give you something for free, so it's nice. Just go ahead and download it. I think it will give you a free pass or something. So yeah, anyway, so up and up off plus scooter. And why? Because if you drive to Madrid, which we did because we live in Portugal, so we just drove over here. It's a 4 hours and a half drive, something like that. So if you drive to Madrid, you do not want to park in the city or drive in the city. First, most of the cars cannot go inside the city center. The GPS will tell you that you can't go that way. And second, parking, I mean, expensive. It's something that it's too good for what it actually is. It's very, very expensive to park inside Madrid. So if you drive, get a hotel that has parking. If you come with from the airport, just don't drive, take the subway, take the bus, and keep on the public transportation because cars here very expensive to just go around. So from the Hoponopof to the scooter, and we share because
it's romantic.
It's romantic to share scooters, and they go really fast, like you can see.
We are going up the wheel.
We're going up the hill, that's why I'm recording, and then we go really slow. But it's a really nice thing to do with scooters because they go everywhere. They have, even on the streets, they have spaces for them to go on the streets with the cars and everything. So it's good. So you should take one. So because we don't just talk about things that we don't try first, we brought our car like I told you guys, and now we're going to the restaurant and we're driving the car. We took it out of the park from the hotel, and to do 5 kilometers it takes 20 minutes. The street is very confusing, and there's no parking. There's these things you have to have in the car. Our car actually is hybrid, so what happened is every time we enter a free zone or something, it just turns on the electric part, like fully electric. And when we came out, it turns off, and it tells us that we left the zone. And when we enter the zone, it says you're entering a no carbo zone or something like that, and it turns on the electricity. So it's really crazy. And cars in Spain are very crazy. Driving in big cities, it's confusing, and yeah, the GPS is talking at the same time, but it's very confusing, and we're going to show you a little bit of it. I mean, don't mind the bugs because yeah, that happens a lot when you're on the road. But you see, like, very confusing. Look at the GPS. 17 minutes to do 4.5 kilometers, which is not very far away. Yep. Yep, there was no more space on the ground floor, so they made an entire underground street. This is crazy. Good morning, people. Or buenos dias, chicos. So our 24 hours in Madrid are over. It was a great time. Special tips: do not drive in Madrid, do not rent a car, do not take your car to Madrid. Everything is expensive. It's crazy, like I showed you in those images from last night. It's crazy to drive there. People are like very stressed all the time. And I mean, we come from a small town, so for us driving around town is easy, and it's almost free everywhere to park. So yeah, so parking is very expensive. I won't advise you to take your car or any car to Madrid. Just use public transportation. Up on, up off bus. It's the best way to sightseeing the everything, the city, the nice places, and complement that with a very good scooter, so you can go anywhere. If you didn't subscribe yet, go ahead and subscribe the channel so you can keep up with this next adventure. And if you didn't put a like, go ahead and just like the video if you enjoy being there. Your support is always welcome. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.